showtime. It's game time. Let's go.
One play at a time. One play at a time.
A terrific run by J-Rob.
Oh! Nice job! Nice job!
We going home with that dub.
On me.
This is Jags Wired, presented by UF Health. UF Health. Visit ufhealthjacks.org/gameplan.
That's why when you get your kicked, and there's going to be a day we don't get her kicked here. That's coming. And I know that guy's going to be part of it, that 6 foot, whatever he is, quarterback. I care deeply for that guy.
The head coach prides himself on his transparency, and on Sunday, you could see and hear how determined he is to avoid having that kind of post-game news conference ever again. Hi everybody, I'm Brian Sexton. Welcome to this edition of Jags Wired. Sunday's 30-10 loss to the San Francisco 49ers is without question the low water mark of the 2021 season. The Jaguars took the field with greater expectations based on the way their defense played since halftime in Seattle. The hope was they could take the next step and create a few turnovers against a team that turned it over regularly, which would in turn give the offense a few extra possessions. Instead, the 49ers put together an epic 20-play drive that ate up all but 2 minutes of the first quarter. And the Jaguars ended up with fewer offensive possessions instead of more. It went downhill from there. It was a very difficult day. But let's begin by taking a look back at the game against the Niners in this week's Southern Ford Dealers Sounds of the Game.
The Jaguars are back home at TIAA Bank Field, scene of a huge victory over the Bills just 2 weeks ago. But to win for a second straight time on their home turf, the Jags will have to find a bit more offense to go with that outstanding defense. And they'll have to do it against an opponent from the rugged NFC West. It's the Jags versus the 49ers.
They coming into our house. You don't like that happen, huh? Boom, boom, boom. Big something. I want to challenge everybody today. Find your pure smile and enjoy it. Enjoy it. You can't find one game where you play bad, where you really love it.
Big dogs on 3, 1, 2, 3, big dog. Empty backfield, dropping the throw. They're going to hit it. They're going to sack it that time. Damian Wilson firing from his linebacker spot. Got him all the way back at the 47-yard line. 3rd down and 12. Dropping is Garoppolo. Goes a little crosser. That ball is going to be caught, and that's going to be a first down. Robbie Gould on for San Francisco. Kicks it up. The little chip shot is good, and San Francisco strikes first. Here come the 49ers. Play fake. Garoppolo drops the throw. Fires deep downfield, and that ball is caught. Ayuk made the catch. He broke a tackle from Shaq Griffin and gets it all the way into Jaguars territory. 2nd and 10 now. Samuel's in the backfield as well. They give it again to Deebo Samuel. Boy, he got a burst along the left sideline, inside the 5-yard line. Deebo Samuel into the end zone for the touchdown. What a burst. A touchdown run of 25 yards by Deebo Samuel. And the 49ers have extended the lead.
That was a grown man drive.
Shotgun for Trevor Lawrence. They throw a wide receiver screen to the left side. That's Laviska Shenault. Made a man miss. Nice little move by Laviska. Got it out past the 30, but the ball came out. The ball is fumbled at the end of the run. You got to be kidding me. San Francisco's going to get the ball back after one play.
And he just coughs the ball up at the end.
4-man front for the Jags. They send 4. He drops. Fires toward the end zone, and that ball is going to be caught for the touchdown. Brandon Ayuk in the back of the end zone for the score, and the 49ers have again extended the lead. And it is 17-0. 49ers.
Keep the defense on the field a little bit. That's what we're trying to do. Make the drives count. We're going to do nothing special.
Shotgun for Trevor Lawrence. Play fake, rolling to his right is Trevor now. Looking downfield. Now he fires. The ball's going to be caught. Tavon Austin with the catch. He's got it at midfield. Gets it inside the 45-yard line. The first down for the Jags at the 43 of San Francisco. Play fake. They fired out to the left side. One-handed catch by Laviska Shenault. Nice job. Broke a tackle. Nice work by Laviska. Got it inside the 30-yard line. Trevor threw it behind him, but he one-handed it, made the catch, broke a few tackles, and got it to the 27 of San Francisco. Matthew Wright now on for a 30-yard field goal. Logan puts it down. Wright kicks it up, and the field goal is good. And that makes it 17-3. 2nd and 1 of the 47. It's an all-out blitz. Garoppolo drops. Oh, they throw it out of the backfield. Wide open is Sermon along the right sideline. He is going to step out of bounds. Wow, with 9 seconds to play. They caught the Jags in the blitz, a little wheel route to Trey Sermon. On comes Robbie Gould. This will be a 48-yarder from the right hash to try and extend the lead. Wisnowski puts it down. Robbie Gould kicks it up. And the 48-yarder is good. And the 49ers end the half, and they lead it 20-3.
Samuel, the running back, he gets the football. Deebo Samuel with a 1st and goal for the 49ers. He's already run one in today.
Trent Williams eligible, extra lineman in the game now. I formation from the 1-yard line. Play fake, Garoppolo goes to the back corner of the end zone, incomplete. They tried to throw it to Trent Williams, the outstanding tackle who they lined up as an eligible tight end, but they overthrew him. It's an incomplete pass. 4th down and goal from the 1. Garoppolo drops to throw, fires back in the end zone. That ball's going to be caught for the touchdown. George Kittle, a little slant in front of Andrew Wingard. Shotgun for Garoppolo, he's dropping to throw. Pump fake, and the Jags are going to sack him. Nice work by that Jaguar defensive front. Roy Robertson Harris got him, but San Francisco's going to have to punt it back to Jacksonville.
Power, Roy. Right there, Roy. Yeah. Yes, sir, Roy. Yes, sir, Roy.
Congratulations, that's Roy Robertson Harris' first sack as a Jaguar.
Hey, great power. Way to come around with power. Good stop.
Wisnowski stands in his end zone to punt it away for San Francisco. There's the snap from center. Gets it away. Tavon Austin calls for the fair catch. Bobbled it. He bobbled the fair catch. And I think the 49ers might have it. Austin had not been in there. Jamal Agnew had been the return guy. He got injured. And the 49ers have recovered the muffed punt around the 45-yard line of Jacksonville. 45-yard field goal from the left hash. Gould kicks it up. And the field goal is good. San Francisco 30, Jacksonville 3. Trevor drops the throw, fires downfield. That ball's going to be caught. Marvin Jones Jr. makes the catch. 13-yard gain and a 1st down for Jacksonville. Dropping is Trevor. Fires downfield. That ball is caught again by Marvin Jones Jr. Got it to the 40-yard line of San Francisco. 1st and goal from the 1 after the penalty. Malcolm Brown in at fullback. Robinson, the running back. I formation. The give to James Robinson, leans toward the end zone. Touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown run by James Robinson. And the Jags are in the end zone for the first time today.
And that's his 7th rushing touchdown on the season. Happy for him getting a touchdown, but I don't think anybody's going to be happy about getting a touchdown after this game. There's really nothing to feel good about.
Trey Lance takes the knee for the final time, and that will do it, and these two teams will shake hands.
They've got no help from the offense as of late. That continued today, but this game started off poorly for the defense with that 20-play drive that led to 3 points and a couple penalties, big penalties, extending the drive for the 49ers. So it started bad, it was bad in the middle, and it ended poorly.
Coming up on Jags Wire.
Big dogs on 3, 1, 2, 3, big dogs.
We take you to the sideline and into the huddle. Coming up in Mic'd Up. Plus,
Damian Wilson got a sack in the game against the 49ers, and it was a zone blitz.
Jeff Lageman breaks down a big defensive play in a closer look. All that and much more straight ahead on Jags Wire.
There's not much left to say. You know, like you said, it's just gotta keep going. Season's not going to get canceled. We got 8 more games. We got a lot of ball left. Just get better every week. And but yeah, I'm not going to sit up here and say all the positive things that came out of it. There's not much out of today.
Trevor Lawrence is only midway through his first NFL season, and yet his perspective is that of a more seasoned professional quarterback. He is the reason for hope in Jacksonville for greater success in the future. We're back on Jags Wire. I'm Brian Sexton. There wasn't much that went the Jaguars' way after that first long drive. But Jeff Lageman found a moment you need to see and takes you into his football lab to show you how it came about in this week's Closer Look, presented by Baptist Health.
Empty backfield, dropping the throw. They're going to hit it. They're going to sack it that time. Damian Wilson got him all the way back at the 47-yard line.
Welcome into the football lab, and today we're going to learn about what's a zone blitz. Damian Wilson got a sack against the 49ers while he was running, and the defense was running a zone blitz. The beauty of a zone blitz, you can send any combination of 4 guys that you want to, and then you're going to play a cover 2 shell behind it. 2 deep safeties, 5 underneath guys in coverage. On the particular play that Damian gets the sack, he comes off of the outside edge, and so then you're sending 3 other defensive linemen the opposite way and then dropping 1 defensive lineman, Josh Allen, in the coverage into this little area. Miles Jack is dropping in the middle. So evenly spaced, 5 underneath, 2 deep, here comes 4 guys. But if you wanted to, you could send all kinds of different combinations. At the end of the day, as long as you send 4 and then drop 7 in the coverage, you're okay. You could drop a tackle instead of having Josh Allen drop, and then Josh Allen could be the rusher. So it's the beautiful part about a zone blitz. You can get creative on who comes, who doesn't, but at the end of the day, again, if it's 4 coming and 7 dropping, it's gonna work. Now let's take a look at how they ran it with Damian Wilson getting the sack. And here we are looking at it from the big picture standpoint. Look at the timing of Damian Wilson. He's hitting it just as the ball is snapped. And he is the 4th rusher because Josh Allen is dropping on the opposite side to a little hook route combination. And there's Miles Jack in the middle. Again, 4 guys coming, 7 in the coverage, a cover 2 shell, 2 deep safeties, 5 underneath guys, and Jimmy Garoppolo goes down on the sack with the zone blitz.
The Jaguars had a lot to talk about after that 30-10 loss. Not that anyone wanted to, but that's part of the job of a professional football player. There is some valuable insight waiting for you in this week's Open Mic.
We won 2 out of 3 at one point, so you started feeling good. You had victory meals. People started to pep their step around here a little bit. Defense was one of the top defenses in the last 4 games. You kind of feel a little juice going, and then you play like that. So we got to get them back. That's my job. That's our staff's job and our leaders' job. That was a sting to it, but we'll be back.
Lost because of the penalties. I feel like, till I watch the film, I probably had a different view. But from what I see and what I feel like if we didn't have as many penalties or we would have had momentum earlier, I feel like that could have changed the outcome of the game. We just all have to take accountability for ourselves and to look at the film and really grow from this as a player, as watching yourself. So hopefully guys do that. I know I'm going to do it. I'm still going to take the positive out of this and move forward.
I'm going to keep fighting. Like, it doesn't matter the situation. I'm always going to be me. Don't have to worry about me. So I'm going to keep being the same guy, come back every day, grinding. And we got a lot of guys like that, and there's not a magic pill. Like, this is what we need to do to fix it. We all just have to take ownership and be better. And until we do that, it's going to be the same thing. So we gotta keep going back to work, and it'll come. But this is definitely disappointing.
We just got to play our ball at the end of the day. Like penalties, all that stuff, we can't have it. All the mistakes, come out, play communicated defense. Mistake-free defense, and we'll be good.
Coming up.
Run free, young bull! Run free, young bull!
We take you to the sidelines. That's next in Mic'd Up. Straight ahead on Jags Wired.
Jags Wired is brought to you in part by TIAA Bank. Turn potential into progress. And Baptist Health, changing healthcare for good.
You don't lose no confidence. Our confidence is still where it's at. We just got to fix the mistakes and stuff. The things that happen today that we normally don't do or we're getting better at. The things that started to pop up again. We need to just hone back in on those things. Get back down to our whatever the key things are that we always do. Get back to that instead of playing the mistakes and getting penalties and stuff that we're doing already. That was hurting us already. So we just got to get back to playing mistake-free football.
The head coach has said on more than one occasion it's his job to make sure his players are prepared and confident in the game plan each week. His job is made easier with guys like Malcolm Brown and Lena. Welcome back to Jags Wired. I'm Brian Sexton. If you think it's tough to watch your favorite team have a performance like Sunday's, you can only imagine what it's like on the sidelines. Well, you don't have to imagine because we're taking you there. Here's sounds of the sideline in this week's Mic'd Up, presented by Duncan.
Nice. That's it, Chris. Bring that second step. Nice job. Hey, pass. Pass. Step. Oversection. Big dogs on 3. 1, 2, 3. Big dogs. 1, 2, 3. That's how fun we see everybody running around, having fun, bro, laughing, enjoying the celebrate each other, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, that was a grown man drive. Late in the party, you can drop out, right? Late. Play that hard. Let's put a drive together. Keep the defense on the field a little bit. Right hash, Lisa. Touchback. Keep the defense on the field a little bit. Let's put a drive together. Make the drives count. We're going to do nothing special. They call it, we block it. Run free, young bull. Run free, young bull.
Let's establish the run.
That just help us out. Hey, dominate up front, bro. It makes it down easy. Dominate up front, bro. Yup. Come on. Let's go, baby. We ain't got to do nothing special. Just play football, man. They call the play. Execute the play. Next play, do the same thing. And most importantly, run free, young boy. Let's go play, boys. Let's go. Let's get it. Go. Nice job, though, again, moving, making plays.
We were solid, though. Yeah, protection was good. No, protection's solid.
I got me one out. I know, let's go. I'm going to give me another one. Go! Come on, Roy. Power, Roy. Right there, Roy. Yeah! Yes, sir, Roy. Yes, sir, Roy. Good job, Roy. Roy starts now, Roy. Hey, Roy. Yes, sir. No, you were hating on. Yeah, man. Great power. Way to come around with power, Roy. Good stop, bud.
Coming up, we'll look ahead to another NFC matchup against the Atlanta Falcons. That's next.
We got Atlanta Sunday. And then Thanksgiving is next week. So, we got a quick turnaround. And we got to be locked in. We got to move on. We got to learn from all mistakes now and not make the same mistake because they carry on. You know what I mean? So learn from these mistakes, grow from it, get better. You know what I'm saying? And play great football.
The Jaguars have no choice but to rally this week and work tirelessly to try and change the outcome on Sunday against Atlanta. The fact that Thanksgiving throws their weekly routine off makes the challenge more distinct. Welcome back to Jags Wire. The Falcons are coming off a disheartening loss of their own. They were shut out by the New England Patriots last week. Their record isn't great, but they have some weapons that will present problems the Jaguars have to try and solve. The Jags may have to play without a significant portion of their defense. Leaving the field injured on Sunday were cornerback Shaq Griffin and Tyson Campbell, which would create a pressure-packed situation for their backups against the Falcons' Matt Ryan. We'll have to see how the week unfolds for those guys who will be on this week's injury report. Speaking of Matt Ryan, the former All-Pro quarterback is capable of putting up big numbers, but has only thrown 3 touchdowns and 6 interceptions in his last 4 games. The Jaguars' best chance to get their offense in gear is to keep that trend going. One caveat, Ryan is completing nearly 68% of his passes on the season, which means he can get hot and cause problems. Julio Jones is in Tennessee, and Calvin Ridley is taking time away from the game, which robs Ryan of 2 great receivers. There are 2 really big and talented players, though, to watch for. Cordell Patterson, who, like Deebo Samuel, lines up in the backfield a lot, and rookie tight end Kyle Pitts, who's starting to look like the weapon Atlanta hoped he would be when they picked him number 4 overall out of Florida. He's posted 2 100-yard games already this season and is a nightmare matchup. The players and coaches were embarrassed by their performance against the 49ers. Professional football players are proud men, and they don't want that to be how their fans and the NFL at large sees them. They have a lot of work to do this week, and we'll see if they can change the outcome in a week's time. We'll see you next week when we look back at the Falcons game. Good night, everybody.